Welcome back to my channel, Lux Life with K, where life isn't always Lux, but I'm always K. It's your girl K Marie, and we are here with a middle part bust down quick weave tutorial. This tutorial is going to be very detailed, showing you exactly how it is that I achieved this hairstyle, how I got my leave out to blend in with the bundles, all of the above. So if you are returning, hey girl, hey. If you're new, hey girl, hey. And we're gonna get straight into the video, but first, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So before we get into the tutorial part of this video, I wanted to come on here and let you ladies know what tools and materials you're gonna need to accomplish this look. So I'm gonna start off, we're gonna need a simple rat tail, some hair scissors. This is not needed, it's particularly based on your preference, but like a little eyebrow razor, a brush, a paddle brush, and this applicator brush. We got the tools that we need out the way. I'm gonna just recommend you some products. A Mizani moisture mask, this protective shield covering, hair glue, some foam, heat protectant, a wax stick, Mizani anti-frizz shine spray. You're gonna need a white eyeliner, lip liner, any type of situation, marker, chalk, whatever you can draw and you'll be able to see. And then last but not least, a wig cap. As far as styling tools, the things that I've used to style my hair today have been a blow dryer as well as a flat iron. All of the products and tools that I mentioned will be listed on my Amazon storefront underneath QUICKWEAVE Essentials. And now that we have everything that we need to accomplish this look, let's get straight into the tutorial. So first things first, I am going to be starting this style on freshly washed hair. My hair is about 80 to 85% dry in this picture. And what you're going to see me do is divide it into 4 twists and then go in with scalp oil. I do plan for this to be a protective style, so I do want to make sure my hair is properly moisturized as well as cared for underneath. So I'm putting that and I'm massaging it into my roots and my hair. I've also used my Mizani leave-in to just moisturize my hair before I put it back into a low bun. I am a black girl who braids, but not today. So after I put it into this low bun, I'm going to make sure that the bun is really as small as I can get it. And I'm going to slick my edges back and prepare to start on the quick weave. I don't plan on keeping this in very long, so I didn't feel the need to have braids. Starting with this wig cap, I am going to put this wig cap on, and just once I get it into formation, that is where this white eyeliner is going to come into play, and I'm going to trace the shape of my leave out. After doing quick weaves and sew-ins for so long, I kind of know how much hair to leave out, but you do want to make sure that you're leaving out enough hair to where it is covering the tracks. And you want to be very precise with this because it is easy to cut your hair. I have done so before in the past, so just make sure that your line is really precise. And here's me just showing you what the white lines look like when it's done, as well as how flat the cap is laying with just the twist. The very next thing that we're going to do is create a protective layer. I would say this is one of the most important steps because this is what makes the actual quick weave a protective measure. This is the step that you're going to do so that you don't get any glue on your hair. So as you can see, I'm kind of just like spreading it all around the wig cap and then taking that brush to like evenly distribute it. But most importantly, you want to make sure that this is completely dry. So whether you sit underneath the dryer or whether you let it air dry, whether you use a blow dryer, this needs to be completely dry for the glue to adhere. But it's also going to make you taking your quick weave down easy as well. Girl, why am I making this face? I have no idea. But like I said, you want to make sure that it's completely dry. I went in with my blow dryer and this took all of, I would say, right around up to 5 minutes just to make sure it's completely dry. And I just tap it with my finger. So when you know, you know. Now that the mold is dry, I'm going to go in with these freshly washed and air dry bundles. If you're going to air dry your bundles like me, just make sure that the weft is dry as well because it won't stick. Then from there, you can see me lengthening out the length of the tracks, sizing it up against the back of my head. And it's okay if this part is not perfect. This is the back of your head, so the tracks on top are going to cover it. But practice is perfect, and by the time you get to the top of your head, I'm sure you're going to be a champ. So then you want to hold your finger on that same exact track, and you're going to cut where your finger was held at. From there, after you cut it, you're going to put the glue on it, and then try to put it back in the same exact spot. The way that I like to do the glue is I kind of bunch the cut track into my hand, holding it by the hair, and then just do the glue in the air. Because if you put it down on a surface, you're going to make a mess because it's not going to perfectly align with the track. But do whatever is best for you. This is all about learning. Now that the glue is on the track, like I'm showing you here, like I said, we're going to try and put it in the same exact place that we measured. I do like to use a decent amount of glue because I know that it's not going to get on my hair. And then I like to just hold it. And sometimes you'll see me run my finger across the length of the track because I just want to make sure that it's sticking. And all of this is in real time, so it can be a little time consuming. I am going to take my time because I want the style to come out right. But that's all you see me doing is pressing the track in to make sure that the glue sticks. And then about every 3 to 4 tracks, I'll go through and then blow dry the tracks. So track 1 is laid. On to track 2, we're going to do the same exact thing. Pick up the bundle, measure out across, making sure that is where we want it. I'm kind of like feeling with my finger and then pulling it tightly, measuring it across, taking my scissors, cutting it, adding the glue, and then placing it back. You know the drill by now. You know the vibes. So after this track, I am going to speed it up until we get to the top. If glue gets on your hand, do just like you did in grade school and rub it together and it will come off. It's going to dry up and just fall right off. Now that the back is done and we are starting to bring the tracks more forward, placement is going to be very important. Whenever I do my middle part bust downs, I like for my hair to fall into my face, so you can see that that first track that I lay above my ears is going to go directly in my face. If you're somebody who does not like your hair in your face and you like your hair to fall more to the side, then you are not going to place your track this high. This first track above the ear is also going to be the first curve track, and it's going to be as like a foundation for how you're supposed to curve the rest of your tracks around it as you get closer and closer to your levi. And as you can see, I kind of like start on one edge and then press it down, because as the tracks get longer and longer, it gets harder for you to get control. But I feel like this allows me to place the track exactly where I want it. And I can use my thumb and my other fingers to feel where the track is underneath, so I can get them as close as possible if you were wanting to add in 3 to 4 bundles. And you can already see here how the placement is aligning so that it can fall forward into my face. A few tracks later, and all I did was follow that first track and just keeping it going wide. As you can see, I'm kind of leaving space from that first one to the white line, and I'm going to show you that later down the line. But you just keep curving and curving until there is no more space, while also being mindful of your white lines. You're going to see me put my head down here to kind of see in the back where it is I'm doing. And then because I can still see the white, I'm going to add one more track directly to the back, just because I just want it to be as close to my leave out as possible for that seamless blend. So I'm going to add one more track directly on that line. And now that the back is done, we're going to take small tracks about half the length of the white line, and we're just going to place them parallel to the white line, with the goal getting to as close as possible to the white line as possible, if that makes sense. Like, you're just laying the tracks just like this. Well, now that you have kind of like filled up the white lines in the back, you can see there's still some opening. So what I'm doing is taking tiny tracks and cutting them very small so that they can lay forward towards my face. So as you can see, like, I don't put it straight like matching the other ones. I put it diagonal because, like I said, I want the hair to fall in my face. And I keep doing it until that section is filled with tracks, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then we're going to get into the leave out. I blow dry everything one good time just to make sure all of the tracks are dry. And then the very next step is just going to be to cut the wig cap. I would recommend just take your time, go slow. It's no rush. You're not in competition with anybody, because if you mess up, it's your hair. And we want to preserve our hair. So just take your time, be patient. Now it's time to do the leave out. So I'm going to unravel it out of this twist, make sure that I detangle it. I'm going to spray some heat protectant on it, work the heat protectant throughout the hair, and then begin to blow dry it in preparation for me pressing it. You want to make sure you blow dry really good. Make sure your hair is, try to get it as straight as you can, and try to make sure that it's not wet. And then once we do that, we're going to use a comb to section the hair and figure out where we want our part. As you can see, I want a middle part, so I use the middle of the nose trick with the tip of the comb to make sure that it's symmetrical with my face. And then once I have the sections, I then begin to take the tiniest sections, because it is the silk press. I'm natural. I need to make sure that this works. I'm going to put a little edge stick on it I'm going to use a little anti-humidity spray, and then I'm going to press it, and I'm going to continue to press all of the hair in the tiniest of sections because I need it to be sleek, I need it to be uniform, and I just need it to blend in. And now for the final reveal. She's cute, she's sleek, she's blended. This quick weave is everything that I could have imagined. I love the way my hair is blending in. I love the body, the shine, the products did to my leave out. It's super cute. I really hope that you like this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.